Need to talk. I started my juice cleanse on last Wednesday, and tomorrow is Wednesday, so I am almost done with the week, and I'm doing a week, and then 2 days of fruit fasting, and then I'm going on vacation where I will pretty much be only eating fruits and just eating raw, which I am completely okay with. And that's all my body's been craving after these cleanses. I'm gonna put you down. I'm in my comfy, so yes, I am comfy. Cue that little wink sound. Ching. Okay, but I don't know how to do that. So, let's think here. After my first cleanse, I really only was craving raw food. After this cleanse, I mean, people were eating Cinnabons under my nose. I haven't ate that stuff in like over 6 years, but like under my nose, and normally it'll smell good. To me, it just smelled repulsive. Like my body was like, you don't want that. It doesn't look good. And it just didn't. Like there was no convincing myself that I wanted it or it looked good. I was just like, in fact, I was worried for the person's health that was eating it in front of me. Like, but you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? So that's how I feel sometimes on this health journey. But this is what we need to talk about. Last night, Monday night, okay, Tuesday morning, because it was around 11 to midnight, I'm going to tell the whole story, okay? I just got my juice out of the outside fridge, brought it inside about 2 hours earlier, so about 9 o'clock, I brought it inside. I left it on the table. When I went to go to bed, I grabbed it by the base of it. It was a big 32-ounce fresh pineapple, like juice the day before. It was ready for me to drink, just like this, and it was wet. Just figured it was the condensation, right, coming off of a cold glass, because it was still cold. Well, no. I started feeling trickling in my hand, and this is all in a matter of milliseconds. And then I felt like it like crushed in my hand, and it shattered. The whole bottom layer broke, all over my carpet, all over my computer. It was a disaster, and I tried to like throw it over my table to get most of it there, and so I ended up cleaning. Well, then while I was doing that, my stomach swole, and I am on my menstrual, so I was just like, okay, whatever, like it is what it is. But then it was like, oh, and that you could hear all the water and stuff moving around in there and all the liquid, and I was just like, oh. So I went to the bathroom, and I did a coffee enema that morning. So there was still some of that color left inside me because it didn't all come back out. And that happens on juice cleanses. That does not happen when I'm eating normally. It doesn't happen. It normally comes right back out. But this, like, it can travel way back up there, right? Because there's nothing inside of me, really. You know, not a lot of fecal matter as there would be if I was eating. So I was able to travel it farther, and then it just stays there, and then it comes back out when it wants to. So hours later, came back out. So the water was like a greenish, if you've ever done coffee enema. But I had this, like, I could kind of like see something. And I was like, you know what, let me go get my plastic fork, my garbage bag, get the toilet paper ready, and started digging. And the stuff that was going around in the toilet, I was like, what on God's green earth is this? So I was pulling it out. You guys, I'm going to post pictures at the end of this. I have an 18-inch plus parasite. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a roundworm, or it can be, I don't remember the word. It starts with an A, it's 2 words, and it starts with an L. I can never remember how to say it, so I'll try to remember to put it here. But it is so exciting. I posted in the Facebook group. Everyone was like, what are you doing? Because this is amazing. And I passed a bunch of parasites my first one. Then this one, I wasn't passing a lot. I passed a couple, like I passed one the first day. And mucus is coming out with it, which is excellent. So if you're not taking sea moss with a parasite cleanse, please do. Please do. It breaks up mucus and it helps to get it out. So I was having a lot of mucus in my sinuses when I was taking it because, you know, it's breaking it up, it's getting it out. And then, of course, going out, and candida as well. And if you're detoxing, you know Candida and toxins and stuff will show up orally on your tongue. It's totally natural. It's totally okay. Don't freak out. Get yourself a tongue scraper. Scrape your tongue. Do oil pulling with some coconut oil a couple times a day if you have to, but really do it in the morning. Scrape the tongue. Don't do it with your toothbrush. Do it with the tongue scraper. Because when you do it with your toothbrush, you're just spreading that around. So we want to do it with a tongue scraper. They're super cheap on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I have them linked in my Amazon storefront, which I'll link everything down below. I have a whole detox kit. And you guys, it was amazing. I mean, you'll see the pictures, but it was just amazing. And for the rest of the night, I just kept going to the bathroom, but nothing else was there. And with that 18-inch, you'll see there's like other pieces. So it could have all been one, or it could all be like several of them that broke off, or they could all be individual. There's a lot of combinations here. But it's exciting. My stomach is still swollen. Again, I'm on my menstrual. I've got a lot of juice in me. I'm sure that the parasites, when they started to die, were releasing, toxins and stuff. But I feel great. This has been my easiest cleanse. I feel really good. The detox smell is gross, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna do another enema today just to help anything else get out there. I called for colonic last night, but they did not answer. Still have not answered me. So I might have to get a colonic the next time, the next juice fast I do. So what I am planning on doing is a juice fast every month around the full moon. Can you tell I'm Italian? Sorry guys. Around the full moon. And if you don't know why around the full moon, it's because parasites are very active at that time. I think in my last video I explained that. So do it every month. The next one I do, I am going to, I believe, do a psyllium husk and loose bentonite clay. As of right now, I'm doing bentonite clay in capsule form for die-off symptoms, and it's working wonderfully. But I heard that when you combine those two into a drink, that you can help get out mucoid plaque. So I would love to do that. And let me think what else. Making the body alkaline. Make sure you're making your body alkaline. Drinking your lime water when you are not juice fasting. If you're not going to do a juice fast, I highly suggest you doing a raw vegetable fruit fast or diet while you are on this. And someone asked me in the group, they're like, well, how long do I need to stay off meat, processed sugar, and dairy? Forever. Because let me explain this. And people, I don't know why this doesn't make sense to everyone, but that's fine. Let's talk about this. You cut this stuff out, you do a cleanse. Well, we all know that we have to do multiple cleanses, right? It's not just one and done. People suggest around 3. I'm going for a whole year because, again, I am just getting off of Lyme disease. I'm trying to completely eradicate that, Epstein-Barr, Candida, everything. And when you drink juices, it rejuvenates the cells. So I'm just trying to start over with a clean slate, okay? So I would suggest doing at least 3 because parasites have stages. And when you are killing off parasites, they lay eggs. So we now have to kill the eggs, and then whatever eggs hatch and keep growing. So we have to just keep killing them. And making the body alkaline because parasites, disease, mucus, all this stuff cannot live in an alkaline body. It's just impossible. God designed us to be alkaline, not acidic. But we've created ourselves to be acidic with the environment of toxins that the government pumps us with, that the FDA regulated in our products, and then our food. And when they say ignorance is bliss, it is, because when you start learning all this stuff, it's like, holy crap. But at the same time, it's pretty freeing because, I have to cut all this stuff out of my life. I'm going to have my health, and that is so much more worth than fitting into the world standards or to the Western standards of the world. So 3 cleanses, okay? So we do a cleanse. We don't eat those 3 things: processed sugar, meat, dairy. Then we go back to our diet. Then we do a cleanse. Get rid of those things. Get back on it. Get rid of those things. You are not going to continue to eradicate it. What's going to happen is they're going to say, oh, we're going to die off a little bit because holy crap. And your diet symptoms are probably going to be really bad if this is the way you're coming from your diet. Okay, so some of us die, but we don't all die. So then when you go back to eating the meat and stuff, they're like, yes, golden corral. Like, that's what's going on, okay? They're golden corralling in your body. You are giving them a feast, a buffet. So now they're going to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, and probably harder than they were before because they were just under attack. Then you're going to go on the cleanse again. You might get rid of a couple, the weak ones, the weakest links, but they're going to go into hiding. They're going to fight back because they know last time it only lasted for a certain amount of time. So this time, you decide, you're good. Then you get off. Then they eat and eat and eat. It's counterintuitive. So now say for those 3 months, you do 3 cleanses for 3 months, whatever. You get off and you go back to eating a standard American diet or eating meat processed, a healthy American diet. You're still feeding them. You're still continuing to create acidity in the body. And we are coming in parasites right now with it. Parasites at every moment. You touch something, your phone, your dog, your animal, whatever it is, it has a parasite. Okay, so then we ingest it. They can seep through our skin. It's nothing to be scared of. It's just the truth. So we come in contact with these. Well, guess what's going to happen? Doesn't matter if you did a parasite cleanse yesterday. If your body is acidic and you ingest them, they will feed off of you. So it does not matter if you did a cleanse and you just come off of it and your body is acidic. So that's why we have to continually maintain alkalinity. We have to try to be alkaline. And I'm not saying be perfect. I'm not saying you have to follow a perfect Dr. Sebi recipe of alkalinity, but try. Don't be eating the things that we know for 110% that they feed off of, that they thrive off of. They don't just feed off of, they thrive off of, okay? And add in the foods that kill them, right? Pumpkin seeds, garlic, pineapple, pomegranate seeds. Add that into your diet while you're making an alkaline environment for your body. Because we don't want disease, we don't want parasites, we don't want mucus, we don't want any of that. We want to be healthy, healed, and whole, and by the grace of God, we will be. But if you have to wake up, you have to realize what you're doing, because you can't halfway a health journey. It's just not possible. Halfway will get you no results, honestly. I mean, it might get you 2% of results, but you're not going to get where you need to be. And you need to be completely healed. So, I was kind of aggressive in this video. I'm sorry. I'm very passionate about this, but yeah, I have my Amazon storefront down below. I have my TikTok down below, my Instagram. I have 2 TikToks, one for fun and then one for parasites and disease and stretching and all of the stuff that I am a super fan of. So if you want to follow me there, I have quick videos, not 15-minute videos. So I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Good luck on your health journey. I am proud of you for any progress that you make. Have a good day. Bye.